with over $100 million in pure profit. The Miles Morales Spider-Man game seems like, at least to me, it's the Black Panther of the video game industry. This is Black Indie Dev. I post videos on games developed by Black game developers, including my own. I also post videos on racial topics, so hit the subscribe button if you're interested. In this video, let's talk about something I recently came across. We're going to talk about the Sony hack, or the Insomniac games. If you're not familiar, Insomniac games, they make, if you don't play video games, they make they make a bunch of old games, the Ratchet and Clank games, but they make the most recent 3 or 4 Spider-Man games for PlayStation. Now, most recently, late last year, it's 2024 right now, they released Spider-Man 2, which I believe had Miles Morales. But prior to that, they had two other Spider-Man games. Now, the last Spider-Man game was Miles Morales, and if I put it on, if it should be on the screen right now, you should be able to see. There was an Insomniac, or there was a Sony hack, and they basically refused to pay the hackers, and so the hackers released all of a bunch of information, including their revenue and how much profit for a number of games, Insomniac games. Now, if you see, you should be able to see on your screen that Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man character game, that one made over $100 million in profit. But let's go to, before that, let's talk about the Black Panther. So for this video, I just brought up the highest grossing Marvel movies of all time. And this is from Screen Rant. And this was published on October 28th. Basically November of 2023. So this is 2, maybe 3 months old. Now, number 10 is, that's kind of surprising, Iron Man 3. I guess it's the latest. And number 1 is Avengers. Number 2 is Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, number 3, we all know that Black Panther was out there, or is out there, or anything. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which, they're saying go woke, go broke. It actually made almost $1 billion worldwide. This is, at least according to Screen Rant, as of October or November 2023. They worldwide has grossed around $859 million. That's nearly, it's not $1 billion, but it's nearly $1 billion. And this is not even with Chadwick, whatever his name, Chadwick Boseman or whatever his name is, without the Black Panther in there. That's almost $1 billion. Now, and that's number 7, and that was 2022. Now, number 3 is Black Panther, which came out in 2018. Now, this movie, currently we're saying it's earned $1.3 billion. Now, let's take a look at Insomniac. So, there's a lot of power, we Black folks, we have a lot of power, and there is interest, our content or seeing us as heroes. They don't want you to know that we have a lot of power. This just shows it. And I was recently, yesterday I was listening to a YouTube video, and it was going over this Sony leak, and then I noticed this. I noticed that the Miles Morales, the brown Spider-Man, the Black Spider-Man, are supposed to be the brown Spider-Man, half black, half brown, whatever, has grossed the most. Now, what you see on your screen, or what you should see on your screen, you have Miles Morales. You'll see the Spider-Man games, and you'll see Ratchet and Clank, and then you'll see 2 more Spider-Man games, and then you'll see Wolverine. Now, Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine, at the time of this video, those games have not come out yet. I believe those are projections. So what you see, the first one, Spider-Man Miles Morales, that has sold a little over 10 million units. And the profit was, let's see, over 100 million. The ROI, I believe that's the return on investment. If you look at this chart, and this is from Mustafa Muhammad or something like that. If you look at this chart, these figures from this Sony leak, if you look at the most profitable version of Spider-Man, the most profit and the most profitable, what you'll see, it's Miles Morales. Spider-Man 2 just came out. It's probably going to get a little higher. I don't think, I could be wrong. And this is why these companies, they're changing their characters, or they're making these black characters and stuff like that. And these alt-right white supremacists, they would have you to believe that this stuff isn't profitable. They'll say, you know, go woke, go broke. Clearly, apparently, Spider-Man went woke, which, you know, we all know that woke means black, and it didn't go broke. This game cost $156 million, and it has raked up a profit of nearly... So the return on investment is well over 100%. Then we have Spider-Man 1 Remastered. That's 48%. Ratchet and Clank. They lost money on Ratchet and Clank. Then we have Spider-Man 2. Now, Spider-Man 2 just recently, at the time of this video, it recently came out. So those figures are probably going to rise a little bit more, but not too much, because yeah. Now, see, here's the thing with their projections with Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine. Let's get to Wolverine. So this game hasn't come out, but this is what they're projecting. Even with Wolverine, and this is going to be a well-established character, and probably a much well-loved and more popular character. Which, you know what, maybe that's even wrong. But anyway, the Wolverine game, they're estimating it to get 10 million units. So, but as far as the cost and the profits and stuff like that, they're projecting 85 million in profit. So a 40% return on investment. So 40% investment. This is a white man, the lead character, and they're probably going to throw in some female characters, or maybe even some brown characters as well. So this is a game that's going to be led by a white man or white male. And you can see this is why, and these, they know this. This is why they're switching to these characters like the DC with the, you know, they're trying with the Blue Beetle or something like that. Anyway, now let's look at Spider-Man 3. So Spider-Man 3 is they're projecting a profit of 170 million, which is going to be large. It's a much shorter, much smaller return on investment, but it's going to be, they're projecting a higher profit, 170 million. But see, here's the thing. I believe I heard that I believe Insomniac said moving forward, Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man, moving forward, Miles Morales will be the Spider-Man going forward. And this is why, if you want to know why, look at Miles Morales. Miles Morales it's the hugest profitability. So this is why they are moving. I believe they said, I heard a YouTuber say that Insomniac Games has said that moving forward, the Spider-Man will be the Black Spider-Man or Miles Morales. See, we have the power. The sad thing about it is that, and let me know your comments below. What do you think? Especially if you are a comic book fan. I'm not into this comic book or Spider-Man or any of this stuff. Let me know in the comments. The sad thing is that most of these games are like Black Panther or this Miles Morales. It's kind of like blackface. They're getting most of this is benefiting the white corporations. We need to get on the bandwagon. You know, if you're a person, and if you're a brother or sister and you're interested in game development, or if you're making a game, or if you always wanted the game, we need to start getting on the bandwagon and getting these sales ourselves. Because, you know, all of that profit, how much of that profit is going to brown people? Even though there's a brown face on that character. And I'm not even sure about Into the Spider-Verse. I'm not even sure about that. Let me see. 2023. So that's the last one. That one has grossed nearly $700 million. We definitely have the power. We have strength, and what we need to do is get behind some of these black content creators and black projects. They can see that. That's why they're they're having some misses and stuff like that. But these black characters, we have strength. There's strength. So leave your opinions below. This is Black Indie Dev. I post videos on games developed by black game developers. I also post videos discussing racial topics. If you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button. And also check out the other videos.